Hey guys, thanks for joining. We are headed to Mt Tallac this morning. Gonna be starting from Glen Alpine, heading up and making a loop around. Tallac is roughly about 10-mile round trip with over 3,000 feet of gain. It's a big day ahead of us. The Glen Alpine Trailhead is a bit deep into the Fallen Leaf Lake Road. It's definitely a bit of a drive. Make sure your car has some clearance. And there's quite a few single lane roads, so just be aware of the drive there.
Say what you wanna say to me now.
And we are approaching the trailhead. The parking lot has roughly about 30 spots, but as you saw, people like to pull off and park along the side there. So just make sure you get here early if you want a good spot. Desolation Wilderness requires a day use permit. However, with the COVID situation, it's not required at the moment.
Eyes closed, like we're dreaming even when we're not.
The beginning of the hike from Glen Alpine is relatively moderate. You're on a dry creek bed for a good chunk of it, so quite rocky, but the climb is not too difficult. Here's the Glen Alpine Springs. You got dining room, kitchen, guest cabin, Bubblestone building. The way we're headed: Assembly Hall, Trailheads Wilderness, and Spring. Headed to the wilderness.
So what? If you're stupid, then you know it's nothing wrong. But you and me got a whole lot of meaning, yeah. You and me just know how it feels when we fall.
See our wallflowers, Soda Springs over there. And Glen Alpine. Little map right there kind of showing what it used to look like. Some history. It looks like it was founded in 1863. Built the resort in 1884. Here's your first trail sign. Got Susie Lake ahead and Grass Lake in that same direction. Terrain's starting to get a little bit rockier here. There are some steps to deal with, so depending on how you enjoy that, could be good, could be bad, but fairly civilized.
Doing well, don't know where you are, 'cause you're not here. It's been way too long. If I could lay down beside you, I would.
One thing to strongly consider with Tallac, it is one of the most popular hikes in the area, so be sure to get there early for a good parking spot. You can park either at Glen Alpine, which is where I was, about 30-ish spots. The true Tallac Trailhead has roughly about another 20 or 30 spots as well, and that's off of Emerald Bay Road. So a few different ways to get up there, but you're going to want to get there early, and especially with the sun and exposure, make sure you start this hike early in the morning. Don't be going past noon.
Voice, not sleeping well. And I know that you're right, but you should know it. You've been gone for way too long now. If I could lay down beside you, I would. When I that's all I wanna do.
Intersection, we got Grass Lake to the left, Mt Tallac to the right. Here we go. Once passing this intersection, you're gonna notice a increase in difficulty with the trail. It starts to get quite a bit hotter, quite a bit more rocky, and the elevation gain is coming quick. So definitely prepare. The first couple of miles of the trail, relatively easy and flat. Once you hit the Grass Lake intersection, it's gonna get a bit trickier.
If I could lay down beside you, I would. When nothing really matters, that's all I wanna do. I hope that you are safe and that I will see you soon. If I could lay down beside you, I would. If I could lay down beside you.
As you can see, there are plenty of pebbles ready to roll your ankle. I would highly suggest bringing poles, trekking poles for this trick. Definitely does help. Definitely not required by any means, but quite helpful. We are nearing the end of June, and there's a couple small water sources in case you want to filter water on your way up. Here's your next intersection. Gilmore Lake to the right, Lake Aloha to the left. Lake Aloha is gorgeous. It's probably about 3 more miles that way, but we're gonna go towards Gilmore, because that's how we get to Tallac. If you're looking for the best time of year to hike Tallac, I would say come out there right around August, September. That time of year is just gorgeous. Colors are spectacular. The weather is quite fair. It's not going to burn you alive. The bugs have died down at that point. It's definitely the best time of year to hit it. Here's Gilmore Lake. Certainly one of the more popular areas for backpackers to camp overnight. This and Aloha seems to be some of the more picturesque areas. Once you make it to Gilmore Lake, you gotta cross a little dam. And you're in the home stretch. Wow, a lot of mosquitoes today. Disgusting. All right. Mt Tallac, here we go. The stretch after Gilmore Lake is certainly the most grueling part of the hike. It's over 1,000 feet of gain in just over a mile. So you've got lots and lots of uphill to go. It's nothing that's gonna break your legs. I mean, it's pretty steady, but it's nothing too steep. But save your energy for this. You got this, and you've got a nice scramble to the top of Tallac ahead of you. So your hike is not over yet. By this point, it was probably about 8:45, nearing 9 o'clock, and it felt like it must have been close to 70 degrees already. So again, end of June, very, very hot. By this point, I was pretty dang tired from the climb from Gilmore Lake, but that's the summit straight ahead, so you got a little bit of hope coming up here. The top of Tallac is certainly quite exposed. You'll have sections that are just sheer cliff. It can certainly get the vertigo going in a person, so be aware of your comfort levels. There's plenty of land to travel up here. It's not like you're on a skinny peak, a skinny ridge, but it is, I mean, there's some class 3, class 4 scrambling. You got to make sure you get all the way up to the top of that. And yeah, I mean, it'll get people a little nervous, so be aware of what you want to do. It's amazing at the top, but it's not dangerous per se, but it could be a little nerve-wracking for some people. For the loop that I'm taking today, we're heading back down the other side of the mountain towards Cathedral Lake and Floating Island Lake. That is towards the true trailhead, but there's going to be a cutoff near Cathedral Lake that turns towards Fallen Leaf and heads towards Stanford Camp. At that point, you've got a quick stretch right back towards Glen This trail back to Fallen Leaf Lake is very narrow, very overgrown, and at times quite steep. Thanks for checking out this video.